Hello everybody and welcome back to another video and to another haul video here on the channel. As you can see, this isn't one of my typical unboxing hauls. For the past several years, I've been doing unboxing hauls of me opening up the package that contains that year's Mini Racers advent calendar. Been doing it, I've been buying the Mini Racer advent calendars since they started, including exclusive cars in them in 2020. And this year was supposed to be no different, but when I went to buy this year's advent calendar on Amazon, it was out of stock, and the only listing was for $54. This is supposed to be $20, so there was no way I was spending, more than double the price for it. So I reached out to my Discord server, and I asked them, hey, can you guys let me know if the official listing for this comes back in stock? But I was soon informed that this year they were doing something a bit different with the advent calendar. Whereas in past years you couldn't get the advent calendar at most stores, this year, it was actually being sold at Targets, specifically select Targets here in the US. I don't know if this is a thing in other countries, but select Targets include Disney Store pop-up shops, and the advent calendar was actually being sold in those, in what I was told was called the Retro Reimagined section. I didn't know what that meant, but I was very excited, so I went out to Target on Black Friday, actually, just because I found out about the advent calendar on Thanksgiving, and obviously I couldn't go out to a store on Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving, I had to eat food, and eat more food, and eat more food, and talk to my extended family, and watch over little kids in my extended family. They started wrestling each other on the couch. It wasn't fun. And I had a good Thanksgiving. Don't worry, it's all good. No, but yeah, I went out on Black Friday. I went out on Black Friday to the Target nearest to me with a Disney store in it, which is like a half hour away from me. And, it wasn't as crowded as I thought it would be for Black Friday. And I went into the little Disney Store pop-up shop section, which is near the toy section, and I found this. I found two of them. And just like I was told, they were labeled as Retro Reimagined. So this seems to be some sort of, one of many gimmick things that they're doing for Disney 100, which would be really cool if this wasn't like one of the worst years in terms of quality of Disney products, right? Think about how many Disney things came out this year that either didn't do well financially or just kind of sucked. I didn't see Wish. I've heard it was disappointing. I didn't see Elemental. Heard it was disappointing. Secret Invasion was just one of the worst TV shows I've ever seen. Season 3 of The Mandalorian was disappointing. I didn't even see The Marvels. First MCU movie I haven't seen in the theater because I heard it was so bad. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, disappointing. Where was I? Right, Guardians 3 was really good. Loki Season 2 was really good. And I liked the Haunted Mansion movie way more than I thought I would. Anyway, yeah, it's Disney's 100th anniversary, and whether or not this year has been the best for them doesn't really matter, because they're still going to stick that 100 logo on every piece of merchandise they can, including ones that have nothing to do with Disney's anniversary, like a Cars advent calendar. I don't know if there are more retro reimagined products out there, but just so you know, all this is an exclusive box. It has this cute little picture of McQueen on it. I quite like it. I think it's very cute. I probably would have preferred the regular box, but who cares? This is a special box, only being sold at these Target Disney stores. If you buy this online, it's going to be on the standard box. It doesn't have this whole cute sort of quilt design. I really like how I know it's supposed to look all retro, just so retro and all that. But I really like how it gives it sort of an additional holiday flair. I think it is just some really nice graphic design. And speaking of really nice, this advent calendar, guys, this is really, really nice. For the past several years, especially last year, I've been complaining about the advent calendars just reusing pieces from years before. Last year, the 2022 calendar didn't have, any new pieces of its own. All the accessories were just remolds and repaints of the 2021 calendar, and I was really disappointed. While the exclusive diecast continued to be good and the accessories looked good, they were all reused from last year. It didn't come with, the year before it came with Flo and Luigi and their buildings. Last year's came with the Flo and Luigi buildings again, but with Fillmore and Ramon in them. So I was really disappointed to see how the 2022 calendar just reused all of its pieces, from the 2021 one. And I was so excited when I saw that this calendar was using almost entirely brand new pieces. Nearly every accessory here is new. I think the cones might be reused, everything else brand new molds for all of them and everything. I think even the tire stacks are new. And what I especially love about these accessories is the fact that they're smaller than they were before. It seems they're finally made for mini racer scale, with the exception of the cones, which again I think were used in past years. Every other year, since I started doing these advent calendars in 2017, and still when they started including new releases in 2020, they've just been using 155 scale accessories. This year, they're finally introducing ones that are made to scale with the minis, like this cute little tool cart and all these other smaller accessories. Smaller tire stacks, smaller little gas cans put together in a pair, oil cans, all this stuff actually scaled to the minis. And that's just so nice. It's actually made with the minis in mind. Of course, this year continues to expand the track system we keep getting, but instead of just giving us regular track, it has 3 round green pieces of track, and it's so clever. You could make them these little radiator springs platforms, or you could stack them and make them into this pseudo tree. It's really clever, really smart, really unique, and I love how it changes things. It makes it different than the past advent calendars, you know? If this is something we're getting every year, which, you know, we've been getting mini advent calendars since 2017 with no end in sight. So changing it up, doing cute little gimmick things like this, really clever, really unique. Probably the only thing I could possibly complain about with this year's calendar is the diecasts. There are only 4 compared to past years, which all included 5, and only one of them is new, being Doc. This is Lightning Invader's 3rd advent calendar appearance, or I guess 4th, yeah, 2021, 2, and 3, 4th. Sally's 2nd. Doc's the only new one, of course, based on the decked out Doc diecast. But like with all Mini Racer Advent Calendar diecasts, as you could tell, they didn't make a new mold for him. It seems new molds or diecasts isn't really in the budget. So instead of putting the wreath on his grill or the Santa hat on him, they just printed it on his hood, which I'm fine with. It's nice to get a holiday Doc. We haven't gotten a new mini Doc in about 5 years when we got the metallic Hudson Hornet. But yeah, easily the biggest complaint is the lack of diecasts, but I can overlook that. You know, I assume they only have so much budget, and it's clear to me that since they decided to, you know, remold everything, make everything brand new pieces, new accessories, new track, new everything, maybe they just ran out of money to, you know, include 5 diecasts or make several new ones. And honestly, I don't mind, because we still have at least one new one in there, and they spent a lot of, you know, they put a lot of effort into making all of these accessories great and unique. Super excited to be going through this, and also, it's actually 25 days, I believe. I believe there is a 25th day on here compared to the past. You can see it advertises that there are 25 play pieces. I want to say there are 25 days on this one. Am I getting that wrong? Let's see. No, sorry. No, it is still... Oh, no, yeah, it is 25. See, there's 25. That's really cool. All the past ones had only 24 days, but this one goes all the way onto Christmas Day. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.